Congratulations to Sharon Moore and the Michigan Wolverines as they beat Alabama, and I loved it. It's been a tough year being a Wolverines fan because, wow, got a bowl game, even though it basically was like the Fruit Loop Bowl, but we'll take it. But anyway, to beat Bama twice in a year and Ohio State, oh, that's like gold. That's like finding gold in the haystack, with chances against you. Beating Ohio State and Bama. And it just goes to show that college football has a lot of parity and there's not a lot of distance. Now, Michigan can retool next year and know that, hey, you're not that far off. You win a couple games here and there, you're playing for a legit bowl and a legit run. But this was impressive. I don't care. Beating Bama is beating Bama. SEC, Big Ten, it's a big thing. And I loved it. I loved it. I thought Michigan showed a lot of character. They dominated most of the game. When you're going to hold Bama under 20 points, I speak in volumes. And again, Michigan was missing a lot of pieces, not even playing, again, just played out there, coached well, did the thing. I want people to see that that's what you do, because beating Bama still counts as beating Bama. Now, don't get it twisted that Bama had won this game and they were 9-3. Don't think for a moment that with the playoff format that they don't think, well, maybe we might slip them into the top 6 or 7, if something happens. But this was sweet. This was sweet. If you're a Michigan Wolverines fan, you gotta feel kind of good, especially with the way you beat the last two teams. This was very, very nice, and I loved it. I loved it. I want to give Sharon Moore his due because he's took over for Jim Harbaugh, which wasn't easy with all the scandal and the plague and coming back and and being on a big major program. Did the thing. It was but they well played. Their defense has been strapped, tapping up. Think about it. You hold Ohio State and Bama under 20 each, you're doing the thing. It was definitely felt and needed, and very encouraging. Very encouraging. So I wanted to say, that was a very impressive win. These guys are definitely on their way to something, and I think that come next year, they're gonna be a problem. They got a chance to be a problem. Get a couple pieces in place, they could be a problem. But you know what I always say? I don't care if you win but one game, as long as you beat Ohio State, and people know how I feel about Ohio State. And just like how I feel about the Boston Red Sox or the New England Patriots or the Dolphins, you know who my teams are. You know who you got to beat. I ain't got to tell you nothing. It's like with the Miami Heat. As long as you beat Boston, you beat who you supposed to beat the team. I'm okay with it. But very impressive win for the Cats. It's tough to watch these bowl games knowing that your team was in the third tier bowl, but hey, win's a win, and beating Bama is still beating Bama. Don't get it twisted. So I'm looking forward to the real bowls that are starting, but it's still nice that my team got one. Respect, and they'll be back next year. But they went on with a bang. I liked it. And as for Bama, Nick Saban ain't coming through that door. Your defense got to get tight. You got to tighten up. Because if it wasn't for the politics of the NCAA keeping you relevant, couple games here and there, you busters may not even make the play. They not a legit 9-3, 9-4 team. Bama look very flawed. They got some offense, but they don't play no defense. So they got work cut off them. They got talent, but they're not in the top tier no more. They're more on the second tier, but because of the politics, they'll still get a 12 seed. They'll still be one of the 12 teams, but they don't look that good. But I don't care though. I'm glad Michigan won. That's all I got to say. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.